Yesterday we were talking that I was like, I feel like, I mean, to be completely transparent, like, we haven't been paying ourselves because we borrowed money
Right,
and used, your savings and borrowed money because we ended up having to get 2 machines and to
Right.
get everything going. And so we just said, all right, well, we're not going to pay ourselves until we paid all that off. But I was talking to him yesterday. I was like, I wonder if we set a certain amount to say, okay, this much goes towards the loan each month. This much goes towards paying Shannon back. And then whatever's left, we split. If that would actually, and then a percentage to leave in the company. If that would actually motivate us more. Because I feel like a lot of times I personally, especially having ADHD, like, am not as motivated because there's not an instant reward for
Right.
it. You know what I mean? Like you can't think like, all right, I'm going to pump this out because this is going to make us money, and I'm going to get some money in the next month, for it.
Right.
And so that was something else where I was like, I wonder if we could come up with like a percentage to see, and like also like what you would think about that. Like, do you think that would help motivate us?
I think since it was financially so easy to start, does that make sense?
It didn't hurt us.
There was no pain involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
this is good. Yeah, I took from my savings, but it was like
it didn't take away from your monthly. But yeah,
I have food on my table.
You're right.
It was
Yes.
money I set
Yeah.
aside
Yeah,
that I was like, you know what, we want to start a business, and I'm willing to literally blow that money.
Yeah, you
And
said
if
you've been
it's-
saving it for that to start a business.
And when we decided we were going to purchase this company,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the conversation. Even my wife said, she's like, you saved this up to buy a company or
Right.
to start a company.
Right. Yeah.
So what are you being hesitant for? I'm like,
Yeah.
She goes, that money's been set aside. We don't even look at it as ours.
Yeah.
So go for it. And I was like, oh, and then it happened. And then we were like, the laser broke, and now what
We spent a lot trying to fix it.
We
and
spent
then
a ton of money trying to fix it,
Yeah.
instead of just buying another one. But that was the hard thing. That was a good lesson. Is you can either quit and go back to what you not hate, but just go back with something with nothing to look forward to in the future, other than just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. Or can you possibly
having to start over with what you're
spend more money and then keep going. And the more money wasn't painful either. It was just a stroke of a pen. We owe money now. But the problem is the way it's set up, it's not really, doesn't really hurt us. It's not a big payment anyway. So there's like no real pain or drive behind it. So I think we if we were to say, okay, let's say we're going to spend, or whatever money we make, this goes towards the repayment, this goes towards anything in the future, and then we've got to divide the rest up amongst us to give us some financial reward. Right now, this is all still a learning process, and I'm loving I love all this part.
Yeah, I do too. And that's the thing. I feel like, and because we've been just like slowly paying it back and not even paying you back, you know what I mean? And so we just are kind of like blase blah about it, instead of being, like we say like, oh, we're going to hit it hard. But it's like, there's no, besides just having the drive, there's nothing like forcing us to hit it hard. So that's what I was saying. It's like, if we said we have to make this payment every month, like we up it so that we pay that off fast, say that we have to make this every month. So we've got to like put out some stuff, and then also on top of that, pay ourselves and keep money, so that the bills are paid. We can buy materials if there is an issue. We can repair.
Yeah,
so
we've
it's
never
like
had that problem. So far.
Right. And so it's like, but I feel like that would really help us, because we thought we were gonna get to that point a lot faster, but like you said, there's no pain. There was no pressure and there was no pain. But motivate. So now here we are, however long, and then I went part-time at my job thinking, all right, in the next few months I'm going to start getting paid from this. And then we just kind of slowly taking our time, and it's like, okay, now it's been a year since I went over a year since I went part-time, and like, yes, I went part-time in January of last year. So like, I need that income now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's really, really apparent that like I need to supplement that income.
So
That's why I was like, today, someone asked me to come in this afternoon. I was like, sure, because
it's extra money.
Yeah, it's extra money that it's like, okay, it's right there and I will get it next week. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's like, I understand that we might not get it immediately and we're not going to get like a paycheck, but we will know that like in the next month, if I push hard, that's going to get us a reward.
Okay. So do you, like everybody else, got to set up goals? What kind of goals do you want to set up? Everything paid off in 6 months, or everything paid off in a year, and we pay ourselves after 3 to 6 months of doing this consecutively? Or do you have a specific number that you want to make per month, and anything over that month, anything over that number,
then we pay ourselves.
We pay ourselves.
That's what I was thinking. So that because we need to pay ourselves sooner than later to give us that drive.
I agree. It'd be
you know what I mean?
Oh, believe me. Yeah. Kid in college, I believe it 100%.
Yeah. I just feel like I honestly feel like it will be a huge difference for me personally.
Right.
Like how much because I've always had the ideas and I'll do this, but I'm going to find something else to do because I'm like, well, I could just stay home and do this and whatever and try to find some stuff to sell, or I could think about working extra shifts or whatever. I'm like, no, I need to just do this, but because I know I'm not going to get anything out of it. So I would say say we, put like a percentage of whatever we think we want to start throwing at, or, a number that we want to start throwing at the loan, a number that you decide you're comfortable with to start paying your part back.
Okay.
And then whatever's left of that besides what we need for the business. So it's like, it's still a lot. We might not have anything left the first 3 months, but a goal is to, if we did, we get to benefit from it. Okay. We might get $20. But $20.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah.
Do you?
So we'll just have to kind of like sit down and figure out
figure out what those numbers are and what we think we can actually do.
Yeah.
And then let's renegotiate that in 6 months.
Okay.
Do it every 6 months. This is what it needs to be, and so it can either it can go up or down depending on what's going on.
Okay.
Or how much debt we have left. If we knock it out, then we'll roll over and say, okay, now this is how much we're going to just do for the business, and this is what we're going to pay ourselves.
Yeah.
And the goal is to make that number.
Yeah.
The goal is to. The first goal that I came up with was pay off our debt. Second goal was to you to quit work and do this full time. That you no longer even look over there. And then the third goal was for me to eventually quit my job.
But I don't know. Yeah. And I don't even know if I would totally say I'm not going to look over there, because I do like having my toe in there. And it's like, it's my insurance, it's my 401k.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that I kind of like, a little toe in over there is not that bad, So
that's honest, that's an honest answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it would take us further. We would have to be further along to cover that kind of stuff.
Right. And so me, I don't have insurance through my company. I get through Stephanie. So
right. And see, because my husband is self-employed and
so you need that.
I need that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think, because our schedules are so different, do you think, because we both try to pick up the slack of the other one, or when someone's not busy, we try to, should we, at this point, should we divide our roles up?
Sure.
You see, like,
I feel like they kind of are, but yeah.
Because you're really good at the website stuff. I have no clue about it. Or you can teach me how to do it or whatever.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't say I'm really good, but I will say I have more experience
than
you do.
People,
yes. I have more experience than you do, just because I've set it up. But I wouldn't say that I'm good at it.
Okay.
But yes, I will.
But you see, like, kind of divide some of the roles up
and
say, you're really good at this, you do this, you're really good at that, do that.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to worry about trying to figure, oh crap, how does she do this? I don't know how she does it.
Yeah. And see, I don't mind that at all. Like, I don't mind taking care of all that. I don't mind. Yeah. Like,
I mean, I'm willing to learn it well. I just know that I'm pretty good at this thing and figuring out all the weird building stuff. But you also enjoy doing it too, because you like making cool things.
Yeah, but somebody's got to do the other stuff. So,
Right. Yeah.
I mean, and I can easily, I enjoy the other stuff too. Like I enjoyed the background work as well. So I don't mind taking that on, like solely.
Honestly? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I like spreadsheets.
I like spreadsheets with positive numbers.
Yeah, I do like those.
That's the spreadsheets I like a lot. I don't like the ones with the negative. So that's probably something we could sit down and kind of hash that out. Which may actually make it easier for both of us, because neither one of us I was like, okay, she's got that, he's got that. Just move on.
Yeah.
Say, hey, all right, I got this. And then, you know, with our number one sales rep, she just brings us the leads. It's hilarious.
I know. I love it.
You know, and that's another thing we sit down and just kind of probably need to sit down and really have some really good concrete, not contracts, but how we do things to hand to whoever we got in the future. Of course, every situation is a little different.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Everything is a little different. Yeah, I know. I feel like we've just kind of like flown by the seat of our pants.
It's been fun though.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. But yeah, one step at a time. I don't know if we should do a whole restructuring yet.
No. I'm just saying. There's nothing to restructure right now.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
But I think we should have a goal of 6 months. Well, no, I think we should actually do it right now. Like you said, a certain percentage goes back towards everything, and we need a certain percentage to start paying ourselves, even if it's just small. It just forms that. I won't say habit, but that's just the way we do it. We're going to make this much. This goes here. Goes here. That goes towards us, and that's just built in.